You've been told to conquer fear, to silence it, to ignore it. You've been told that fear is the opposite of love, that it's irrational, low vibrational, and something to rise above. But what if that's not the whole truth? What if fear isn't a problem to fix, but a frequency to decode? Welcome to 858 Society, where self-discovery meets transformation. I'm Ariel, your certified master spirit life coach, here to help you unlock your power, heal from the past, and create the life and relationships you deserve. In this space, we dive deep into topics like dating, relationships, spirituality, and personal growth, all designed to empower you to step into your highest self. Whether you're seeking clarity, confidence, or connection, you are in the right place. Now, let's get into today's episode. In today's episode of Emotional Alchemy, a 42-day inner revolution, we're stepping into the shadow. We're going to dismantle everything you thought you knew about fear and rebuild it from the inside out. Because the truth is this: fear is ancient intelligence. It's your body's original language. It was never designed to be your enemy. It was designed to keep you alive. But in the absence of emotional literacy, fear mutates. It becomes a weapon you turn inward. It becomes a cage that keeps you from thriving. Fear is a directional emotion. It's not random. It's not just in your head. It always points to one of three things: where you are not safe, where you are not aligned, or where you are about to expand. And if you don't know which fear you're dealing with, you'll either bypass real danger or run from your own transformation. There are three types of fear that most people confuse. Primal fear, which is rooted in survival. It shows up in your body: tight chest, racing heart, hypervigilance. It says something might hurt me. Then there's intuitive fear, which is your higher self communication. It shows up as sudden discomfort or withdrawal. It says this isn't your path. Then there's ego death fear, which is a spiritual initiation. It shows up right before growth. It says you've never been here before, but your soul has. Most people collapse all three into one and label it as bad. But when you start listening to fear with discernment, you gain access to your deepest guidance system. And here's the kicker: fear doesn't mean stop. Fear means slow down and listen. It's your internal GPS saying, pay attention, something sacred is about to shift. If you're afraid of showing up online, afraid to leave the job, afraid to love again, that doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're standing on the edge of your old identity. And the fear you're feeling isn't failure, it's friction. It's your past self losing its grip. It's the last breath of the version of you that played small. In the nervous system, fear lives in the amygdala, the part of the brain designed to detect danger. But your amygdala doesn't know the difference between public speaking and a lion, between heartbreak and actual death, between rejection and physical harm, unless you teach it, unless you train your system to know what's real and what's ready. That's where the alchemy begins. To work with your fear, you don't push through it, you sit with it. You breathe with it. You ask it questions like, are you trying to protect me from something that already happened? Are you showing me a past wound or a future calling? If I move towards this, will I die or will I finally live? And here's what I want you to hear today. Fear is not a red light. It's a highlighter. It points to the very thing that's calling you forward. The bigger the soul contract, the louder the fear will scream. But if you run from it, you miss the assignment. If you listen, you rise. Some of you are afraid right now, afraid to rest, afraid to be seen, afraid to let go of control. And I get it, because we're taught that safety is control, that if you feel fear, it means you're doing something wrong. But the truth, you're doing something real. Fear only shows up when something meaningful is on the line. So instead of asking, how do I get rid of fear? I want you to ask, what is fear trying to preserve? And what is it afraid I'll become if I let go? Because the real transformation begins when you stop trying to kill your fear and start listening to it with respect. And if you're ready to go deeper, to learn how to work with your fear on a cellular level, to track it in your body, rewire your responses, and break the trauma fear loop, that's what we're building inside the Emotional Alchemy course. Because this is just the threshold. Fear was never the enemy. Fear is the first gate, the one you pass through before the breakthrough. So let's walk through it together. I'll leave you with these 3 questions to answer in the comment section. What are you currently afraid of, and what is the fear trying to protect you from? How do you usually react to fear, and what would it feel like to respond with curiosity instead? And lastly, where in your life have you mislabeled fear as a stop sign when it was actually a soul invitation? I look forward to connecting with you in the comment section. If today's episode resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to go deeper into your self-discovery journey, join my Patreon community where we explore transformative topics like dating, relationships, spirituality, philosophy, and more. You'll also find my beautifully designed digital guides filled with life-changing insights available on Patreon and on my website at 858society.com. Both links are in the description, and I can't wait to connect with you there. I'll be back soon with another empowering episode to help you unlock your fullest potential. I'm sending you much love and light. Take care, my friend.